a little story to share with each of you about Ron. I'll start off with my story about Ron. So I first came across Ron on the Pike River project, which was back in 2008. And Ron was an electrician on the project. And there's three things that stuck out about Ron to me that separated him from many other people who were on the project. The first was, he was a very pleasant guy. I could talk to him nicely like this, and he would talk back to me nicely like this. And that might sound a bit odd, but in a mine environment, that's quite unusual. Because people tend to shout like this all the time at you. So Ron really stood out for that. The second thing about Ron that I really liked and admired was he was very calm. Whatever we asked him to do, he would just get on with it and go and do. There was never any fuss, there was never any kickback. We asked him to do a job, he did the job. And the third thing that really stuck out to me about Ron was his resilience. If any of you have worked in a mine, you understand what that environment is like. Quite often we've got water and smoky mud to this sort of depth. We've got inclines that are like 1 in 8, 1 in 6, steep hills to walk up and down. We've got poor light. Often the atmosphere is not that great because of the amount of diesel plant that's working in there. So it's a real hard environment to work in. But Ron turned up every day. Turned up faithfully, no problem. So he was a reliable guy, calm guy, pleasant guy to deal with. Another thing about Ron is while we were on that project, Pike River Mine was tucked away right in the mountains in the Paparoa Ranges. I think we're about 3/4 of an hour from the nearest town, which was Greymouth, and then another half an hour from Hokitika. And Ron was living in Hokitika. He decided he would stay there, and he got a house there. And he used to travel 1.25 hours, I'd say, every day, something like that, Ron, to get to work, on top of a long day. A real tough guy. And the toughness of Ron stood out to me over the 8 years that I've known him. From there, I came across him again on the Huntley Shaft project. Again, another difficult project. You know, this shaft was 150 metres deep. It was excavated using a Galloway excavator and drill and blast. Very hard conditions, water around, unstable rock. And it takes a certain person that can go down and work in that on a daily basis. And again, Ron was there, ever reliable, never let us down, always did a great job. Moving from there, then I came to this job really and came across Ron again, and it was good to see him working with the TBM on the backup team there. And he's done us great service throughout this project. Always reliable, always here. Always going home to his camper van when he's not on the job. And I take it you'll be taking your camper van away with you when you leave after tomorrow. So I just wanted to say it's been a pleasure to work with you. Ron, over the 8 years that I've worked with you, you've done great service for the company. And yeah, good luck for the future. And I'll pass you on to Ron.